This Trump reelection strategy at times, including with Republican allies around the country in different states, is to just lean into the idea that maybe the pandemic is over. But this is running, I want everyone to see this and get Heather's response, it's running right into conflict with the human instinct of survival. So right now we're counting 5 top Republican senators already saying they're just going to skip the Republican convention in Florida, citing coronavirus as the reason. New Hampshire's governor also saying he won't attend Trump's rally this very weekend.
I'm going to go and greet the president as the governor. I will not be in the crowd of thousands of people. I'm not going to put myself in the middle of a crowd of thousands of people. As the governor, I try to be extra cautious for myself and my family.
Texas Republicans, meanwhile, going forward with a state convention next week. But get this, the state's 2 most powerful figures are actually going to skip out on the very thing they're asking their own constituents and party faithful to do. They are opting to give speeches virtually. Heather, because this is both real and incredibly rich, your response?
You know, there is this double standard that so many people in power have deployed, asking low and underpaid workers to work without protective equipment while they work from home, asking the federal government, which just this week, a number of states sued Betsy DeVos because they have been padding the numbers to give more money to private schools out of the money that Congress allocated in the recovery, in the first Recovery Act here. That was meant for low-income public school students, slipping in a Republican tax cut into the CARES Act when absolutely we need to be raising taxes on the wealthy in a spirit of solidarity and national interest right now as states and localities face tons of red ink trying to keep our communities safe. There's just this sense of, more and more advantage for those who are wealthy and powerful, and then literally death and misery for everybody else. And, I hate to make this partisan. It shouldn't be partisan. These are life and death issues. But we definitely have a party that has decided to become really a caricature of itself, with, just leaving millions of Americans to death and misery while they sort of make sure that their own pockets are lined.
Yeah, I'm running over on time, but Dr. Emanuel, briefly, the old criticism of certain right-wing policy was capitalism for the leaders and, socialism for the corporations to get what they wanted back. And you look at this in the COVID lens, this is literally infectious disease MAGA rally for the regular folks and a virtual Zoom bunker for the elites. As someone who's been around both health and politics, can you even believe that this is the Texas leadership's actual plan?
It does seem very, very strange. You say you want a leader who's going to walk the talk and not someone who's going to tell you what to do and do 180 degrees opposite. We saw this, by the way, also in the Senate when certain leaders like Senator Burr got briefings on this and said, everything's fine with coronavirus, and sold their stock because they had advanced knowledge that the rest of us didn't from their private briefings. This is, it's crass behavior, and it's not modeling. We're all in this together, and we all have to do it the same. I would just remind your audience, Winston Churchill took the underground during the war to get to work because he was like everyone else. And it was the toil and the tears is something that he understood, and he was going to suffer with everyone else.
Dr. Emanuel, with the big Churchill facts, that was another piece of this story in Texas we definitely wanted to get to. My thanks to you, Doctor, and Heather McGhee. Thanks to both of you. Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.